The world will test you. It will throw chaos at your feet, challenge your beliefs, and seek to break you. People will misunderstand you, insult you, betray you. Circumstances will shift without warning, stripping away the comforts you once relied upon. But the question remains, will you crumble or will you stand unmoved? There exists a way to become untouchable, to walk through the storm unaffected, to face the harshest trials with an ironclad mind. The Stoics understood this. They knew that power is not found in wealth, status, or the opinions of others. True strength is forged in the depths of the mind. It is found in mastery over the self, in control over one's emotions, in the ability to remain steady while the world rages. If you can learn to govern yourself, nothing external can shake you. If you can discipline your mind, no insult, no hardship, no misfortune can break you. This is the way of the Stoic. This is how you become untouchable. The illusion of control. Most men live in chains of their own making. They chase control over things that are not theirs to command: fortune, reputation, the actions of others. This is why they suffer. The Stoics saw this madness for what it was. They knew the only true power lies in mastering one's response, not in controlling external events. What others think of you, not in your control. What fate brings upon you, not in your control. But how you respond, how you interpret, how you endure, that is yours alone. The moment you separate what is within your power from what is not, you take your first step toward absolute mental strength. Detachment from external validation. Most people live as slaves to the opinions of others. They seek approval. They fear criticism. They let their worth be dictated by the ever-changing voices of the crowd. This is weakness. The Stoic does not beg for acceptance. He does not concern himself with the judgments of those who do not walk his path. The opinions of others are like the wind, changing, meaningless, beyond his concern. A man who finds validation only from within, who builds his confidence on his own principles, is immune to praise and to insult alike. He is untouchable, embracing discomfort and hardship. Comfort weakens the mind. A life free of struggle creates a fragile spirit, one that crumbles at the first sign of difficulty. This is why the Stoics sought discomfort, embraced hardship, and trained themselves to endure what others feared. Do not seek an easy life. Seek to be a man who can handle anything. Do not run from pain. Face it. Do not complain about misfortune. Use it. The man who welcomes suffering, who sees every hardship as a lesson, becomes unbreakable. The art of indifference. The world will provoke you. It will test you with insults, setbacks, and disappointments. It will try to pull you into its chaos, to shake you from your path. But what if you simply refuse to react? This is the power of indifference, the power to meet the worst of life with a steady mind, to remain unaffected when others crumble, to be insulted and feel nothing, to lose everything and remain unmoved. The one who masters indifference holds a power greater than kings. Mastering emotional control. A man ruled by his emotions is weak. Anger blinds him, fear paralyzes him, sadness drains him. He is tossed by every wave, controlled by every impulse. This is not strength. The Stoic does not suppress emotion, but he does not serve it either. He observes it, understands it, and chooses how to act. He does not lash out in anger, does not bow to fear, does not let sorrow consume him. He commands himself, and in doing so commands his life. The power of internal dialogue. Your mind is either your strongest ally or your greatest enemy. The way you speak to yourself determines whether you rise or fall. The weak man feeds himself doubt. He tells himself he is incapable, that he is a victim of fate. The strong man replaces doubt with discipline, replaces fear with preparation, replaces weakness with resolve. Speak to yourself as a warrior would. Shape your thoughts as a sculptor shapes stone. The mind is the foundation of all power, turning obstacles into opportunities. There are no setbacks, only opportunities in disguise. Every difficulty is a lesson, every failure a chance to grow stronger. The Stoics saw adversity as fuel, obstacles as stepping stones. The man who understands this does not curse his misfortunes, he welcomes them. He turns hardship into wisdom, struggle into strength. If you can do this, you will never be broken, because every force that seeks to weaken you will only make you stronger. Building an unshakable identity. Who are you when everything is taken away? That is the core of your strength. If your sense of self is built on wealth, relationships, or status, then you are vulnerable, because these things can be lost. But if you build yourself on discipline, wisdom, and character, nothing can touch you. The man who defines himself by his virtues, not his possessions, stands unshaken, even when the world around him crumbles. Practicing voluntary hardship. A life of constant ease weakens the spirit. The Stoics knew this and trained themselves in discomfort. They fasted, slept on hard ground, lived below their means. They chose hardship before hardship chose them. Train yourself to endure. Take cold showers, fast, limit your comforts. Expose yourself to difficulty so that when true hardship comes, you are already prepared. The man who has suffered by choice does not fear suffering by force. Living with purpose and discipline. A man without purpose is lost. He is easily swayed by distractions, ruled by impulses, enslaved by pleasures. The Stoic lives by a higher code. He does not chase fleeting pleasures, he seeks meaning. Discipline is his weapon, purpose his guide. Every action is deliberate, every decision made with wisdom. He does not drift through life, he commands it. A disciplined man is an invincible man. Conclusion. You do not control the world, but you control how you face it. You do not control what happens, but you control who you become. The path to absolute mental strength is not found in chasing control, in seeking comfort, or in fearing hardship. It is found in self-mastery. If you master your mind, no insult can harm you, no failure can defeat you, no hardship can break you. You will walk through the storms of life untouched, untamed, untouchable.